So about 2 weeks ago I ranked my 10 favourite default robes in Assassin's Creed, and I thought today I'd talk about optional robes, these being any robes you can wear but aren't the default ones. Obviously this is something that's just a matter of opinion, so you guys are bound to disagree, and that's alright, I don't mind that. I'd even be interested in seeing you guys' lists in the comments if you do want to leave them. I'm not judging these as assassin robes as they're optional outfits and you can really have as much fun with them as you like, there's no restrictions really. The only limit I've put on this is I'm going to have no more than 2 outfits per game just to avoid any repetition. But with that said, here's my top 10 optional outfits in Assassin's Creed. So at the number 10 spot on this list, I put the Dress of the Coastal Realm. There were tons of really cool outfits from Origins, and one of the reasons I ended up picking this was because I feel it really suits Bayek a lot. Just like Bayek's Medjay robes, these feel really weathered with the rips and the greying on the tail and just the area towards the bottom. There's also weathering on the sash, which looks really cool too. I really like the grey sort of cream colour of the fur on the robes, that looks really nice and it works really well with the very dark blue colour of the robes as well as the leathering on the torso. It also feels quite armoured, which is nice. The only thing I can say I don't really like about these robes is they don't really fit well with the setting of Egypt and exploring Egypt in these robes. I know they're not meant to, as they're the robes of the coastal realm. It's just walking about in furs in a place so hot just bothers me the tiniest bit. It's a weird personal thing, but it doesn't take away from the outfit at all. I do like the outfit because if Bayek had like a snowy, colder setting for whatever reason, I feel like his robes would look a little like these. So the next spot on the list is the Defender's Garb from Assassin's Creed Syndicate. I'm someone who never changes the default outfit of the assassin, you know, throughout the main story, but in AC Syndicate I'll pretty much always change Evie's outfit to the Defender's Garb. When people talk about having robes that fit in and don't look out of place, these are what come to mind for me. They look very assassin-like from the back, but from the front look quite casual. I especially like how layered they are towards the top of the torso, and they're probably my favourite robes in all of Syndicate. They look really nice. So number 8 is the Officer's outfit from Assassin's Creed 4, which of course I love. It's got a really nice dark red and white colour scheme, and I think that's really nice. White and red have always been the classic assassin colours, but never with white as the secondary colour and red as sort of the primary, and I think it works really well here. This outfit very much has a feeling of class and elegance to it, despite basically being a reskinned version of Edward's robes. The simplicity of the colour and going with this red and white waistcoat underneath instead of the armour and leather he had on his torso really does change a lot. I really love the feeling of these robes and they're one of my favourites in the game. So next up is the James Gunn armour from Assassin's Creed Rogue. As I said at the start of this video, with optional outfits I don't really mind them being weird, as you can sort of have fun with them as much as you like, but to be fair, with Shay being a Templar it isn't too weird. I suppose it would be a bit odd seeing someone walking around New York in like centuries old Scottish armour. What I'm trying to say is I guess Rogue allowed us to have more Templar inspired outfits, and on the whole I think they look quite cool. I think the aesthetic of medieval knights is really cool in itself and it looks great here. The cape especially looks really nice, the red on that dark blue looks really cool. I really love outfits like this that just look really badass, and these are great for just taking on hordes of guards with. It's one of the few outfits in the game where you're quite armoured but it never feels so heavy where you wouldn't move as quickly as you do. But yeah, I love this outfit. And number 6 is the Turkish assassin armour from Assassin's Creed Revelations, which feels very fitting of Constantinople, which I suppose makes sense given the name, and the outfit does look really cool. I really like the light cream colour of the robes and it works really well despite being one we don't see very much, and the same goes for like the dark orange accents on the sash, and it makes the outfit feel quite special. I also really like the fur on the pauldron, it's something really nice. It's much too armoured to be a default outfit, but I really love the way it looks, especially that belt. The mask that comes with the outfit again looks really cool. The only thing I'm not too fond of is the boots being entirely plated with the armour. I feel like the rest of the outfit still feels really sleek and that takes away from it just a little, but on the whole I really like this outfit. So breaking into the top 5 here is an outfit you were probably expecting to see, the Mayan armour from Assassin's Creed 4. As you can tell by now, I really like when outfits blend the sleekness of normal assassin robes with a more armoured look. To have the look of like a warrior, but still the sleekness of an assassin, and to fight with the efficiency of an assassin is really cool in those bigger battles. Like the entire torso is plated in this really nice golden armour that has these sort of Isu markings on it. There's no hood on the outfit, but I don't really know that it needs one. The robe itself is a dark grey sort of blue colour, which I'm impartial on. The only thing I don't really like are again the plated boots, but when they're on an armour this heavy it isn't too big of a deal. I only wish that the armour wouldn't reflect all bullets, as it makes an already too easy combat system much easier, but in terms of aesthetics, which is what I'm basing this list on, the outfit is really cool. The next spot on the list goes to the 11th century Templar armour from Assassin's Creed Rogue. Unlike the James Gunn armour, this set is far more of like a classic Crusader Templar type outfit, which is one I really like. I've said before I think white and red is the perfect combination for assassin robes, but I think it works really well here too. Especially those red lines down the back of the outfit, I feel it makes things far more interesting but keeps the simplicity that makes the armour look so nice in the first place. It's another one that's armoured but still feels free enough you could do parkour or stealth in. The only actual visible armour is on the shoulders, and I really like the look of chainmail a lot, and I find the fact that the hood is chainmail is really cool, even though you don't wear it with the outfit. It's one there's not a whole lot to say about, it's just a classic outfit and one I'm glad we got to wear. Everything from the Templar cross to the colouring of the outfit is just classic, and I love it. So the third spot on this list is Bayek's Hidden One outfit, which counts for the list as it isn't a default robe and it is technically optional. It makes sense you get these robes when you do, because you get them at the start of the hidden ones and you're basically an assassin throughout that, whereas you're only really an assassin at the very end of Origins. But yeah, when you get these in the hidden ones, they're very dark, being mainly grey and having a black tail, and it makes these far darker than pretty much most of the assassin robes we've had before, but I feel that suits Bayek. It makes far more sense for him to wear robes like this than, you know, the normal white ones. Despite them looking quite different, I like that he has the red sash here. I think this is the first time we see that used canonically, so that's really nice, but they still feel very much like they're of Bayek's time. It's also really cool seeing the fur on the pauldron, which I mentioned before is something I really like on robes, and in all, they're a great pair of robes that suit Bayek really well. So the number 2 spot on this list goes to ALTAIR's armour, which I would count as an optional outfit, because despite being the first one you have in AC Brotherhood, it's not really the main one, and it is an unlockable outfit in AC2, not the default one there. But yeah, I know this might seem a bit like AC sacrilege not to put these robes at number 1, but as I said, it's based on look rather than relevance or anything like that. With that said, I still love the look of these. Despite being very assassin-like, the robes still feel elegant in a sense. There's a lot of colour in these robes, but it's never overwhelming or too much. The main colour of the robes is black, but there's also red, white and a bit of yellow in there. I feel the golden colour that outlines the robes, as well as these classy, subtle sort of designs and the sleeves, all add to this feeling of elegance that never feels too overt. The sort of layering on the back also make it still feel quite sleek despite the armoured torso, and everything here comes together to make a classic Assassin's Creed outfit. So the number 1 spot on this list probably won't surprise you after seeing what the number 2 was, but it's Thomas D. CARNELLION's robes from AC Unity, which are probably my favourite looking robes in the entire series. They're far more simpler than most outfits on the list, and I feel that's a part of its allure. They actually work quite well as default robes, although I'm not really taking that into consideration. These robes look so nice, especially looking at them closer with Unity's graphics. You can see so much detail. The sort of diamond design ingrained on the robe give these far more character than if they were just plain black. I feel like having too much black on a pair of robes isn't too good. It's something I didn't really like about Eevee's default ones, but you've got the red sash and the brown leather all over it that sort of balances out. There's also a very sort of subtle leather outline on the tail, and with that imprint on the robes, it never really feels plain, but it's simple enough to still look really nice. And for those reasons, the Thomas D. CARNELLION robes are my favourite looking optional robes in all of Assassin's Creed. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm so sorry that it's been like 3 days between uploads again. I really like to do 2 and I thought this would be 2, but like I have just been busy. Anyway, things probably are going to get a bit busier. I'm planning on doing some Last of Us 2 content. The game's out in literally half an hour. The first one was one of my favourite games. This is probably going to be one of my favourite games. So I want to do just a bit of content. I haven't done anything that isn't AC since like Christmas Eve 6 months ago. So yeah, like I am sorry it's been so long. I feel like I sound like every video now. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, maybe leave a like. And if you didn't, maybe let me know why. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all next time.